she my little witch, bitch, witch, bitch, witch, bitch. Yeah, she my little witch, bitch, witch, bitch, witch, bitch. Yeah, she my little. Fuck her face down on the Ouija board. She says she wants more and I can't ignore. She ran me till I'm nothing more than a corpse on the floor. Ay, ay, feels like she put a spell on me. Always on my mind, yeah, now she's all I see. Under the moon, amongst the trees, got me feeding for it, now I'm tossing and turning. I can't sleep, whoa, oh. And did I mention her sex comes up from another dimension? She's on the one, she's my new addiction. The thing she does with the tongue, changing the fiction. I'm a fiend, a puppet on a string. Now in my dreams, the eldritch terrors sing. Ay.
Now in my dreams, the eldritch terrors sing.
That is not dead, which can eternal lie, and was strange beyond, even death may die. Die, 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 die.
Witch, bitch, witch, bitch, witch, bitch. Yeah, she my little witch, bitch, witch, bitch, witch, bitch. Yeah, she my little. I've lost my mind, losing time, taken in by the madness. Surrounded by the colorful blackness. Even so, can't let it go. Let the abyss swallow me whole. No need for the soul, rather be burning in cold. I'll pay with my life if that's the toll. The eldritch terrors know. Yes, the eldritch terrors know.
That is not dead, which can eternal lie, and was strange beyond, even death may die. Die, 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 die.
Witch, bitch, witch, bitch, witch, bitch. Yeah, she my little witch, bitch, witch, bitch, witch, bitch. Yeah, she my little witch, bitch, witch, bitch, witch, bitch. Yeah, she my little.
Happy Friday, y'all. What is up? We are Soul Snatchers.
And we're back.
Have you been feeling sad most of
You're
the time,
black
losing
and
interest
very
in things you
juicy.
want?
So,
It's just been
it's been a very hectic ride, and we are definitely glad, feeling tired but ready to go forward and try to jump over unjuicy hurdles. Um, this whole month, I'm just gonna say juicy, so don't mind me.
and we are Rain and Sage.
Yep. And we definitely appreciate you guys coming to like, share, subscribe. And today we actually have a cat biting at my ankles today.
Yeah, and me too.
Ow. We are discussing the LGBTQ rights of Vermont. Vermont really doesn't get a whole lot of
What we need to mention about that, the last show that we did, M Rose came on and talked to us for a few, and after her interview, we discussed the state of New Mexico, I believe.
Yep.
And I forgot to ask you fans what state you wanted us to do next. So we reached out to M Rose and had her pick, where she's from New York. So we told her that we had already done New York, so she chose Vermont.
So shout out to M Rose. Thank you, ma'am, for that awesome freaking idea, because honestly, Vermont would be the last one I picked, and not for any type of biases, because nobody really thinks about Vermont. Like nobody really thinks about Maine.
Well, I want to say that right now, while we're talking about this state, everybody that's watching, you think about the state that you want us to do next. That way I don't forget this time. And also, if you're watching in a group, we can't see or hear your thoughts. So come on over and join us here.
Yep.
So, babe, how do you feel about Vermont? Because we haven't really got a chance to talk about it.
Vermont seems to be pretty much laying low under the radar, and that goes for anything. Almost like the state of New Hampshire.
Mm-hmm.
Like it's not really. It's on the burner, but it's on the back burner, if that makes sense.
Okay.
Like,
So there isn't going to be really too much offensive, but there's probably some stuff that is going to upset us and everyone.
yes, which I'm.
Oh, babe, we forgot to announce the songs.
Oh, I am sorry. Please excuse me for that.
Okay, the songs that y'all heard coming in. The first one was "Oh the Horror," and their song "Witch Bitch." I love that song. I listen to that quite a bit. And the second song, it was Sky Daddy with her song "Trigger." These are amazing people, and you need to go and check them all out.
Yeah.
Oh,
It's
I apologize.
sorry,
It
that
was
is
Sky Daddy.
worst nightmare.
I said the wrong song. I told you I can't think straight. I can't. I'm having one of them days. So I apologize. Still go check out these amazing artists that we bring you. And again, we don't own the rights to any of the music that we play here, but we do have permission to play the music that we bring you.
Right.
So with that being said, wife, are we ready to start with the great state of Vermont for our LGBTQ rights?
Yes, we are. So, like I said, Vermont is on the back burner. It's not all like raw in your face like California, maybe Texas, Florida.
Oh yeah.
Mm-hmm. So, with that being said,
Yeah, we do have, after we talk about the state rights, we do have a couple things to mention to y'all that we found today
oh yes,
while working and doing our sharing that we do.
plenty of things to mention after good old Vermont. So, there's actually in 1782 there was a statute that passed recognizing common law crimes, including the buggery law. And
Do I even want to know?
well, you know how all of our things start out with the
William says #fuck Florida governor. And hashtag LGBTQ community, hashtag LGBTQIA, hashtag Wagums, and of course Sky Daddy and Oh the Horror and their songs.
Yes. We are hashtagging it up, y'all.
Yes. Blow it up.
Sup, TNT? TNT is in the house.
Hi, TNT.
TNT's in the house. What's up, ladies? Not much. We are discussing. I'm about to say Florida. Florida, you ain't
No,
gonna,
we already did
y'all ain't
Florida.
getting no more attention from me. Y'all just make me.
We still have to talk about that though after we do this because that was offensive.
Yeah, it is offensive. So, buggery.
Yes. Do I want to even know what this is?
It means the act of.
Hashtag don't say honest Florida governor. I like that.
Yes, just spread that all around like a wildfire. Like woo. Buggery is the act of sodomy. So instead of saying sodomy, they just put buggery in there, and I'm like, cute little term.
I mean, I guess that's a better way of saying it, but why? Every state we start with starts with that.
Because
I've noticed that.
It's a stigma. As soon as you say gay, you automatically think of banana cramming, and it's like, no. That's not a thing.
Right.
Even if that is what you do, that's not a thing. Like
hashtag Vermont LGBTQ rights. Puppy, quiet.
Hi, pups. So
he's making his presence known.
Yes, even our dogs offended y'all.
Yeah.
So Vermont never actually enacted a specific buggery statute, leaving a penalty and the definition that constituted the act to the trial by court or jury. So just imagine just like to go to court for something that you are doing freely in your own home is like, oh well, you're not allowed to have sex at all. Just no, none of that. Excuse me? What the fuck?
That's one thing they can't do.
The law actually applied to both heterosexual and homosexual.
Well,
and I'm like, so you could be gay, straight, bi, lesbian. You're not allowed to do any of that. I'm like,
William says hashtag love is love.
Yep.
Yep.
Right in the back.
Yep. Right there.
Thank you, wifey, for buying that sign years ago.
I bought that in 2015 at Spencer's.
Spencer's is awesome. If y'all don't know what Spencer's is, freaking, you should go partake in their merchandise.
Hashtag Pride Month 2022. Yep.
Yes.
Oh yes, happy Pride, y'all.
Oh yeah. Oh, I'm blonde. Freaking happy Pride, y'all. Freaking the first was the first day of the start of the whole Pride Month, but Pride Parade isn't official here in Columbus until the 17th and 18th. Which hopefully everybody will be having a good time and being safe with their whatnots. So this law actually applied to both heterosexual and homosexual. And in 1943, Vermont actually enacted a psychopathic offender law.
Williams says it's funny. It's my birthday month.
Oh, snap.
Yep. It's his birthday this month.
Happy birthday. I don't know how that song goes. I heard it on TikTok.
Oh.
You did it for Ross.
Oh, yeah.
Vermont actually enacted a psychopathic offender law under which those in prison for gross immorality conduct would remain in prison until they were no longer considered dangerous to public welfare. And it was repealed in 1968. Well, slap it ends on my fucking face. Like,
what the hell is that? What is that?
Call being a bitch.
Okay, I'm a little. Okay. To each their own.
So if you do that, apparently that state at that time assumed you had some sort of deep psychosis. Why? That's unnecessary.
So you are saying the throw you in jail for being you. What the fuck?
Yeah.
Pretty much.
I mean, I don't know what people expect when you date somebody or marry someone and you are have that deep connection and relationship. Eventually, you want to get physical. So, as long as both people are safe with it, so it's like,
Yeah.
why are you? Like I said, slap bananas on top of my fucking head because I'm like, well, rude. How rude.
Sounds like a dumbass witch hunt.
Yeah,
Yeah.
fucking god off. Like,
I mean, like I said, the LGBTQ community has
a lot of stigmas with it, and in
Yes.
states like this,
and it's more accepted, today, hell 20 years ago. But it kind of seems like with what everything that I've been noticing, where it's trying to go backwards instead of forward.
right? It's like there's a couple baby steps from like the 1900s because yes, gay people have been around
Forever.
way fucking longer. Just that y'all probably didn't know about it because it was to be kept secret and it wasn't supposed to be talked about. Your family would be ashamed. And I'm like, not in this fucking house. Like you shall be accepted.
William says that's going against the constitutional rights. Yeah, it is.
That's like firing somebody. Be like, you wear. Be like, I seen you kissing a girl, and you're fired.
Yeah.
What? Why?
It doesn't matter who you kiss or who you love. No matter what you do, it depends on your performance and if you're good at it or not.
Right. But this oral sex statute was actually repealed in 1977, and the common law reception statute technically remains in force by ruling of the Lawrence versus Texas and United States Supreme Court. It also says the U.S. Supreme Court held that criminal laws against adult, private, consensual, and non-commercial sodomy were unconstitutional and cannot be enforced. So they were still planning on trying to enforce that shit, and they're just like, other people are like, no.
You can't tell people what to do in their own house.
Right. Now I can see if you in the park and you doing something unnecessary. No, take that to the bedroom. Take that to the hotel. Just
Right.
roll up in your car.
Hey, Sepsis. Sepsis is watching live on
Ooh.
Facebook.
Hey, sepsis. So that's kind of disappointing that even if they have an inkling that you're gay and it's like, well, hey, let's go raid their house and see if they're doing any sexual acts. Be like, I'm married to my wife. What the hell? Why?
Sepsis says, hey guys, thank you for representing variety, kindness, and fairness.
Definitely. We always try to
that's
uphold that.
what we represent and we're all about.
Yep. And like I said, Rome wasn't built in a day, so Vermont does have some good things on the agenda. The next one is recognition of the sex.
Keep up the great work and peace. We're trying.
Thank you. Recognition of the same-sex relationships. This isn't as offensive.
Okay. But is it still upsetting?
It's not as upsetting as the whole buggery bullshit, but it's more of really moment.
Okay. Well, let's get into it, wife.
So, same-sex marriage in Vermont has actually been legal since September 1st of 2009. Redeem yourself step by step.
Yes.
It was actually the first state in which same-sex marriage became legal. Well, damn, we could have moved there. Shit.
Hey, that makes me very happy.
Yeah.
That makes me very happy.
Drawing board. And in 1999, the Vermont Supreme Court actually ruled that the state must provide equal marriage benefits to same-sex couples, whether it be in the form of marriage or an equivalent. As a result, Vermont introduced the civil unions in the July 2000.
Yeah, and nobody has that. They're the first state to have that.
Right. And it also actually says legislators are in favor of civil unions receive particularly high amounts of threats, intimidation, and vile language, out of mostly from out of state, and especially directed at Governor Howard Dean and openly gay legislator Bill Liebert.
Oh,
I did not know that man was gay.
sweet.
Good shit right there. So, Vermont has provided benefits to same-sex partners of the state that are state employees also since 1994.
Like I said, that's amazing. None of the other states have that.
Not as of yet. We still have like a decent amount of states, which we will be posting what states we've already done. And again, don't forget to vote for what state y'all want to see next.
Yes.
Now, adoption and parenting.
Here we go.
Vermont actually permits single LGBTQ individuals and same-sex couples to petition to adopt. Lesbian couples have all full access to in vitro, which is like
That's amazing.
a blessing in disguise. It does seem a little scientific or uncomfortable, but it's like there are people out there that cannot physically have children. There might be a medical issue, physical issue. So having those people out there with the in vitro does definitely freaking help. There's also state laws that recognize non-genetic and non-gestational mothers as legal parent to a child born via donor insemination. And according to according to the article, it also says it does not matter the marital status of the parents. So,
Interesting.
yeah, isn't it though? It's just wonderful.
William says, "Oh shit, sepsis in the house. Let's go."
We love the hell out of sepsis.
Yes, we do. They are our sponsors, and we are affiliated with them.
Mm-hmm.
And they're all over our screen. Live. See?
Oh yeah. Y'all, the band right in the corner right there, freaking that is sepsis. If anybody was actually wondering like who the hell that was, it's sepsis. Duh.
And if you don't know who they are, then you have
Haven't
not been
paying
paying attention.
At all to anything. Damn it.
Oh my God, I'm screeching. Why?
You straight up screeched.
I know. I swear.
So, this law article also provides the surrogacy aspect of surrogacy is neither expressly prohibited nor permitted in Vermont. Okay. However, courts are generally favorable to surrogacy. So if you can't physically carry the baby, then whoever you deem worthy can, do it for you and whatnot through legal paperwork. Because some people will hire a friend, family member to carry their child, and then, or hell, even a stranger, and with no legal documentation, just like verbal agreement, and they literally steal the fucking baby after it's born.
Yeah. You have to be careful with that.
Right. What the hell, man? It also says, which means both the surrogate and the intended parents, including same-sex couples, can pursue a surrogacy arrangement in that state. In 1993, the Vermont actually ruled in favor of a lesbian woman who sought to adopt her partner's two biological sons.
Uh-huh. Plans and goals, wife. Plans and goals.
Motherfucking goals, yo. That. Oh, Discrimination protections.
This one, everybody is still working on,
Yes.
honestly.
Because all of the United States is still working on discrimination and protections of the LGBTQ, but it's like, well, regardless, if you, as an example, set my house on fire because I'm gay, and you're like, oh, gay people, no, flip. I'm like, okay. Them trying to figure out should it be considered a hate crime or whatnot. I'm like, it don't motherfucking matter. It's still a crime. You set my house on fire. You're hateful. Shit. God damn it. Oh my god. So, with that being said, they are also trying to get hate crimes for sexuality, gender identity, more time.
That's good.
So it's like regular crimes, hate crimes. I'm like, if you commit a crime, period, you need to be reprimanded. What the fuck? So Vermont actually bans discrimination based on both sexual and gender identity in the employment fields, public accommodation, education, house, credit, insurance, and union practices. The discrimination protections actually were in place in 1992. And in 2006, the Vermont General Assembly actually passed a bill adding gender identity to the state's non-discrimination law, but it was vetoed by government Governor Jim Douglas in May of 2006. It was passed again in 2007 with a large majority and was then signed into law by Governor Douglas. It took effect actually officially a month and a half later in 2007.
So they do have some discrimination.
Laws to protect, yeah.
Well, that's good.
And that goes for government employees, state, whether you want a house, credit, like.
Yeah, because I know some of the states they have only for the state employees and stuff like that, but it doesn't cover the civilians.
Right. Which that is very odd. Like you're protecting the state employees, but not civilians. But it's like you, as a state, which is part of the government, you are allowing shit like this to happen still.
Yes, why?
The fuck. The fuck. Damn it.
Well, wife, I just thought about a state. I don't know how people are going to feel about this, but I'm thinking there is a state that we could do next week, and that would be Washington.
Oh, Washington.
Yes, the reason I say that is because of Jason Fox.
Yes. Oh, also, y'all go support. Is her name Pepper Fox?
Yes.
Please go support Pepper Fox, which is Jason Fox's mom. This child died because he was LGBTQ.
He was 19 years old and he was brutally murdered.
Yeah.
And they are not charging it as a hate crime.
Mm-hmm. And no one's doing a goddamn thing. And this woman feels like her voice is not being heard. I'm like, I get it.
There is a page on Facebook, well, a group. It's called Justice for Jason Fox, and that's where there's updates posted and everything. And plus I can't remember her TikTok name, but I will post it on the Soul Snatcher page.
Yep.
Because I duetted one of her videos recently. There is so much corruption in there, and she's trying to get her story out, and nobody is listening to her. And they are refusing to charge these people for a hate crime, and it was a hate crime.
And we have tried reaching out to Miss Pepper, and because she's so busy with trying to figure out what to do about her son's murder, which nobody should be murdering anybody, for fucking sakes.
Her son's life was ripped away from her for no real reason. Justice for Jason Fox.
Yep.
Yes.
New hashtag too. Justice for Jason.
It is a hashtag everywhere, honestly.
Does she have a hashtag herself, or
That's the main one that she uses.
Oh, okay.
She does have an event coming up too to help get the story out there.
Oh.
And it's this month sometime. I have to get the dates and the details, and I will post about it.
Yes. Because this poor woman losing her child. I say child because anybody that is younger than me, at least by like 15 years, I'm like, you're a baby.
Actually, she's my oldest child's age.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, he was.
So, the Vermont discrimination, the state's anti-bullying laws prohibits bullying on the basis of, race, color, religion, creed, that type of thing, which should be normal. The law also explicitly includes.
We have a comment in here, but I cannot read it.
Hey. We are literally translating your comments, so give us like a couple minutes so we can read it. And thank you for popping in.
Yes, thank you for joining us.
We appreciate it. Your likes, shares, your subscribes. Like it helps us to keep going and doing what we're doing.
Mm-hmm.
The they actually have a explicit, anti-bullying, law that prohibits, bullying that prohibits bullying on.
Flau Algazal said gladly.
Oh, thank you.
Well, thank you for tuning in and watching us.
We're definitely glad you're here, and thank you to our awesome people for translating that, because that was very difficult to read because I am not experienced in the field of foreign languages.
I'm definitely going to have to learn
Or
how to do that myself.
Any language beside of English.
Yeah.
And like a little bit of Spanish. And then my wife, French. So this right here just makes me happy because it is actually a law that explicitly includes cyberbullying, harassment, and applies to all educational institutions in that whole state.
That's awesome.
Yes, because
Awesome.
there's a lot of keyboard warriors that want to run their yap, and it's like, okay, the hell. So, definitely glad to have that in there. I wish that was just a nationwide thing, though.
Yes.
Because some people were like, oh, it's cyberbullying. It's just somebody hiding behind a computer. Yes, but it's also fucking hurtful because everybody can't take the fact that a stranger is, talking shit to them. Like, I deal with it on a daily basis because of my Facebook, my TikTok. It's like, I'm an unbothered bitch.
William says, welcome, Fal Agal. And we are a great team. We love to help everyone be heard. Yes, we do.
Thank you, William, for that message.
Like I said, I have been reaching out to Pepper quite a bit, and she just has not had the time to respond. And actually, I was following her old account. Her old account was banned, and she had to make a new one. And she actually found me and started following me again.
That is fucking awesome. That is so appreciated, Miss Pepper.
Yes.
Why did they ban her account?
I don't know.
Actually, TikTok is a bunch of bitches anyway.
It's because she's posting the truth.
Oh yeah, nobody likes the truth. Rude, telling the truth. What's wrong with you? Oh, wrong, so wrong.
Right.
Like, you will hear the truth anyway. So, hate crime law of LGBTQ rights of Vermont. Vermont actually put a hate crime law into effect in 1990, and actually one of the first states to do so. Damn, Vermont's just kind of on top of it.
They're like the first to do a lot of things.
Right. And everybody else is acting like they're fucking, oh, we did it too.
This one's making me happy.
Yeah. I have literally less anxiety right now.
Right.
So proud. Can't stand it. So proud.
William says, I tagged the group and all the info you said on this topic here in your show feed.
Oh, awesome.
Awesome. Thank you for that.
So any of you guys that want to pop over, freaking go click on that, go search it up, and show some
Yeah, because that group is also on the Soul Snatcher page because I shared it to the Soul Snatcher page when I found it.
yes. If we have more information as it comes in about what's going on, if you guys happen to not catch it, we will be updating on that because there's no excuse for this woman to have to go through this, or hell, anybody that you leave your house to go play, go to work, and magically you don't come back.
Well, from what I heard, that his friends were calling him to meet him, and there was a certain person that they said wasn't going to be there. Well, when he got there, that person was there, and all this happened.
Oh, setup.
Yeah.
Well, his friends are and were a bunch of bitches. Y'all need some
He
of that.
was killed for bringing gay. Yeah.
Yeah.
And the sad part is he bought, before he even went, he bought like $80 to $100 worth of food for all of his friends. And he was going to school to be a nurse.
Oh hell, we need a whole bunch of them now. God damn it. Do they happen to know, just out of curiosity, the names of the assailants?
Oh yeah, there's some of them in jail now, but like I said, they're not. And I'm not sure if the trial's finished or not. Like I said, I have a lot more research to do, but I seen a video that Pepper posted the other day that they are refusing to charge this as a hate crime.
So what the hell did they charge her as? Theft? The fuck?
I'm not sure. I have to do a lot more research into it, but yeah, as far as I believe it's murder, but they aren't charging it as a hate crime.
That is fucking maddening. I can't.
Those assholes are a bunch of low-life little bitches that will end up in prison. Hope that act hard in there. Oh, and there was another thing that they were supposed to issue a warrant for Jason's iCloud.
Mm-hmm.
And the investigating officer, well, the head investigator at the time, was saying that he never got the warrant for the iCloud. And a reporter reached out to Pepper and found that the warrant was issued for Jason's iCloud. So there is so much misinformation and cover-ups for this.
I mean, we've already.
That's why I really was thinking that we need to look more into this.
Whew. I mean, we've already determined that.
What do you all think? What do you fans think? I know we're supposed to be talking about Vermont, but this is another. This has been going on for, I believe it happened almost 2 years ago now.
Yeah.
No one has the right to take someone's life for being a part of the LGBTQIA. No, they do not.
Exactly. Like, why would you?
And it happens every day. That's the sad part.
Yep. And I'm like, why? Oh, I think Tone is still on YouTube. It's like, why would you make that type of decision to be like, you know what, I'm just going to go ahead. Like, you know, I don't like you, so you don't need to be here. Speak about yourself. Leave me alone. The fuck?
Exactly.
I mean, we've already determined with recent fucking events that certain departments that are supposed to fucking protect people don't.
Yeah.
Not all. There are some good ones, but
yeah,
there are people that are fucking up bad.
If you go to Pepper's TikTok, she posts everything. Like, she's posting all of the truth and all the videos, and she has proof that there's a cover up and nobody is listening to her.
I would say look into certain people's backgrounds. Like, are you homophobic? Or are you just not trying to feed your family?
That's why I have told her that I want to bring her on here so that she can tell her story.
Yeah, that'd probably be a whole show 2-hour show of dedication to just Miss Pepper
Yeah, and
to try to
and
figure
her
out
son Jason.
to try to figure out who, what, when, where, why, just why. Oh my god. So but I love when bitches get what they deserve, and it'll be coming.
Yep.
Delicious. I'm sorry, juicy.
Oh no, babe, spicy.
Oh, yep, spicy. Forgot, my bad.
Your favorite word.
I've been using that for the last year and a half now, and I have no clue why. It kind of goes with anything. Like,
Yeah.
am I happy or am I pissed off? I don't know. Spicy. So, in March 2021, the Vermont House actually passed a bill by a vote unanimously by 29-0. Damn. Passed a bill, well, in 2021 with some amendments, and the amended bill was approved by the House a few days later. And then on May 5th, it was actually signed into law of to repeal the gay and trans panic defense, which was originally introduced a while ago. Which I don't know why the gay and okay. For those of you that don't know, I shall explain it by the, I guess, Webster's dictionary. Well, the Wikipedia's definition. The gay the gay panic defense or homosexual advance defense is a legal strategy in which a defendant claims to have acted in a state of violence, temporary insanity, committing assault or murder because of unwanted same sexual advances, typically from men.
Yeah, that law is basically into place so someone could kill someone who's gay or trans and get away with it.
Mm-hmm. So instead of, because I mean, we've all heard it like, man, get out here with that gay shit. Or,
But
hey, I'm not that way,
ju-
but thank you, but no.
Just because someone is gay, trans, or whatever, that does not mean they're going to be into everybody.
Yes.
Like, for real.
I've given women compliments like, hey, I like your makeup. Oh, I'm sorry, I have a boyfriend. Bitch, I ain't say fuck. I motherfucking said I like your makeup. I'm like, you know what? I take my compliment back. Wipe your fucking moon pizza face and get the fuck on out of my damn presence, because you just no.
Wow.
That's how the fuck I be feeling. And I have said that, and I got the most defensive ass look. Like,
When someone gives me a compliment, all I say is thank you.
yes, it ain't that fucking serious to be like, hey, trying to go to Burger King, fuck. No, didn't fucking say that. I gave you a compliment. Take that bullshit level down a couple notches, please. Confidence is fine. Being a bitch, not over here, sis. So, but yeah, I just thought that was funny. It almost looked like you lost your breath.
Yeah.
Also, in March of 2016, actually, the state of Vermont actually voted to ban conversion therapy. Thank you.
Yes.
Conversion therapy on LGBT minors. It shouldn't be used on anybody,
No.
even an adult. Minors being the most spongy and the most impressionable. And it officially took effect in July.
William says so. Hashtag Vermont LGBTQ rights. And then William says, LOL, but what's wrong with being a hashtag bitch? Hey. And then LOL. Easy wife. You took the. Don't follow in my footsteps. Wrong time to take a drink. You good, wife?
Yep.
Okay.
I choked on the spicy. Nothing wrong with being a bitch, but when
Don't spit, swallow, LOL.
when you for Sprite, I will always swallow because we don't waste freaking drinks in this house.
Right.
Nothing wrong with being a bitch. It's just that when someone gives you a compliment and you're automatically like, No, I have somebody. I didn't say Burger King and fuck. I just said, hey, I like your outfit. Hey, I like your makeup.
William
Hey.
says, "Oh, fizzy, lol."
The fizzy spice got.
There you go.
So, transgender rights of
Oh,
Vermont.
here we go.
So, Vermont does permit both pre-operative and post-operative transgender individuals to.
William says that's a hashtag Karen, not a hashtag bitch. Oh,
Oh,
point taken.
okay. Damn.
Okay, transgender rights, babe.
Fizzy's in my head. Damn. So transgender rights for pre-operative and post-operative, meaning the before and after, for transgenders to actually change their gender marker on their birth certificates, without people being like, eh. Of course, having to provide the proper, documentation that you are who you say you are and all
Right.
that other stuff. There is literally no there's no one stopping them from having an amended or a new birth certificate in that way after their stuff is done,
Yeah.
which is freaking awesome because it's like,
Yeah.
it's
Seeing as how
nothing.
there's a lot of states trying to stop that.
Yeah. And I mean, it's anxiety enough to go and get new
Oh my God.
stuff.
William says, beautiful, intelligent, caring housewife. Bitch.
Oh. Ooh. Hmm. Hmm. Interesting.
That's a good way to put that.
Yes. Damn it. Or the H could mean whore or hoe. You never know. Depends on who you are. Nothing wrong being hoes. Just, there's people out there just
Right.
fighting the good fight of keeping people from using socks or whatever.
Oh God.
So it's enough. It's enough anxiety for someone to walk into vital statistics and get a birth certificate, even if you just normally change your name. But to go in there and be like, hey, I need to change this. I was a female and now I'm a male. And people looking at you like, the fuck? Like, seriously?
Right.
So, let us take a quick song break on that.
Okay. Let's see here. What do we got?
Can we make that a hashtag?
What a hashtag, babe.
You said beautiful, intelligent,
Oh, yeah, probably.
tantalizing,
I have chosen,
cheesy.
I've decided to go with the band Before I Turn and their song Claustrophobic. And then after we come back from this short song break, we will finish up Vermont's LGBTQ rights. Again, here is Before I Turn and their song Claustrophobic.
Shut down my days, rest eternal. what you gave me today. Which is like the world in my head and the house. The doctors and illusions, I can't even think at all. The pain and hatred will always be something The pain and hatred will always be something I remember forever and ever and out of time. Voices like the walls in my head in the halls. The doctors and illusions I can't even think at all. They're closing in on me now and I can't breathe. I want to be alone, but they'll never ever leave. Voices like the walls in my head in the halls. The doctors and illusions I can't even think at all. They're closing in on me. I can't breathe. I want to be alone, but they'll never ever leave.
Alrighty, y'all. That was Before I Turn and their song Claustrophobic. My favorite freaking song. Literally, I play that and my children automatically like recognize it. It's fucking glorious.
Okay, William says killing all rights every night. Hashtag uplifting. Patrick Svedlin says call the fraud. Check us out on all platforms.
Cool. If you want to do a music submit, we have a special email and group for that. Also,
Yeah.
but we're always looking for the fresh people, local artists that like you need your sound out there.
Yeah, you can do that by submitting your music in our BTMX Wasteland group or the email at btmxeast@gmail.com.
Yep, no capitals, spelled just like it sounds. So to do a small wrap up of Vermont, same sex.
We are definitely going to check you out, though, Patrick.
Yep. And thank you for letting us know about you. We appreciate
Yes.
it. Because again, if you don't say anything, how are we gonna know?
Yeah.
And we're not the people that you just put a link on our page and it gets lost amongst the other bullshit. Like we actually, pay attention.
Yep. And we play everything.
Oh yeah, multi-genre over here.
Mhm.
So as a quick recap, same sexual activity. Word.
Why? What?
Same sexual activities. Like the fucking boardroom in a nursing home. Like, hey, you want to go to the activity center? What the fuck? Okay, same sexual activity legal since 1977. Equal age of consent since 1977. Anti-discrimination laws for sexual orientation since 1992. Anti-discrimination law for actual gender identity since 2007. Same-sex marriage legal since 2009. Recognition of same-sex couples, aka the civil union, since
William tagged our page, the underground group, the btmxeast@gmail.com.
sweet.
And Patrick says promise.
Oh, definitely.
So this recap for Vermont.
Mm-hmm.
Like, how do you feel about it, wife? Like all of it together. Are you
It's
happy or?
I'm fucking beyond ecstatic because the stuff we have been reading, like certain things with, again, Rome one build a day, but certain things with like Texas or fucking Florida,
Yeah, which we have to talk about that after this recap.
magical place mine. The recognition of same-sex couples since 2000s, which they were actually the first state to do so. So shout out to Vermont in that moment. Stepchild and joint adoptions, lesbian, gay, bisexuals allowed to serve openly in the military since 2011.
Sweet.
Transgender people allowed openly to serve in the military since 2021. Oh, okay.
That one's fairly new.
Fresh.
Damn.
Lord, okay. Intersex couples allowed to serve. There is no policy that bans what they call hermaphrodites from enlisting or serving in the military.
Well, good thing because some states do.
Right. And of course, in the military, you have to have a full physical, and it's not exactly like you could hide anything. The right to change your legal gender, actually, from July of this year,
William said, please explain each term, please.
the term of what exactly?
Just in case some may not understand.
Which term? The intersex or
I'm guessing pronouns.
pronoun. She, her, which would be me. She, her, which would be Rain. Even though Rain is a boyish lesbian, they just call that a stud. Some people
Intersex as well.
intersex meaning you do have the mixture of genitalia. I'm trying to figure out how to lightly put that. The mixture of genitalia of what you know males and females have down there. You kind of have both. It don't mean you're a freak of nature. Just you happen to be born with both. He, she, which of course is just male. There's also part of the LGBTQ that are gender fluid or pansexual that go by, I believe, Z, zer, or they, thems.
Yeah.
Meaning, if you don't know how to approach them, like, hey, she's awesome. No, don't say that. Be like, they are awesome.
Yeah.
If you're not for real sure, you can always ask the person because I'm pretty sure they won't. Well, I would hope not. Bite your whole head off.
Hey, what's the blue? What's the thing with the blue and a question mark?
What do you mean, Patrick? Where's the blue at? They, their, which would be pretty much for
your do rag and hair and the background. Yeah.
Background, lesbian flag. These are our do rags, being different shades of teal. My wife's hair is teal because we colored it because of her cancer that she goes through, and that's the representation of that specific cancer.
Yes. I guess I must have read that wrong.
I was like, wait, what's in the background?
Apparently, I can't read today. Y'all don't mind me. So our recap is that with the pronouns and everything, there we were saying that LGBTQ, trans, hermaphrodites, and intersex there is no thing that says that they can't serve in the military.
Right.
Because in some of the states that we have done, not everybody can serve in the military.
Right, which is really shit. But yeah, shout out to Vermont for being actually hella progressive, like the first state to do anything. Like that's what I meant by they're kind of flying.
What I'm really happy about is they were the first state to legalize gay marriage.
Exactly.
That makes me proud.
A marriage is a marriage. I mean, between two consenting adult people.
They rep this color because Rain is a fighter of #VolveOurCancer. Yes, I am. 3 times.
Yep. So,
William says a state that evolved. So, everybody, we're at the point in the show where we ask you, what state do you want us to do next?
yes.
Off the top of my head, I can remember we've done Ohio, New York, um, Louisiana, Alaska,
Florida and Texas.
no, we didn't check Florida,
I thought we did.
New Mexico, and now Vermont.
Ah.
Hashtag New England.
I'm a little afraid for Texas.
Yeah.
If we happen to, whenever we get to that point, because that's going to be not spicy.
So, everybody, you tell us what state you want us to do next. Like I said, I suggested Washington because of Jason Fox, but
Yeah. So,
everybody, we will definitely choose the state that has the highest votes.
Yep.
Because that's what we do every time.
yep, because we have to get through all of the states, and then we're going to start doing countries. And more likely, the first country we're going to start off with is freaking Ghana.
I know, life.
And
We have found some interesting information today. Like I said, while we were sharing and doing our stuff that we're supposed to be doing.
it's interesting. It's interesting, not even in a good way. It's interesting as in disturbing.
Yes.
So,
Are y'all ready for all this? I don't think you are, because
right.
we were offended.
And I took screenshots, and I will put this on on blast. That I'm a little hurt. I mean, then so someone
William
has
tagged all the states that we've done so far and said all the states covered so far.
awesome. Thank you, William.
Thank you for that. We definitely need to write that down and post that in on our Soul Snatcher page too as well.
Yes.
So, wife, tell everybody about what we found today.
So I was rummaging on Facebook doing my normals, and I come across a freaking group that says, "I stand against LGBTQ plus in Ghana." Excuse you. So a couple of posts in there because it's a public group. Anybody can go see it. If they had common sense, they would put it on private, but common sense is a superpower. Whatever. So this actually says, I am a proud
William said, well, they are entitled.
right. Like, damn. I mean, everybody's entitled to their own opinion, but that's preaching. That's like, ooh,
Like the stuff that they say, a few of the things that we found that they're saying makes no sense.
It really don't. Like, there's some posts that I actually took a screenshot of. It says, I stand against Ghana, and it actually says, we stand against male and male, female and female, animal and male or female.
Like I said, to each their own.
Male and object or female and object type of marriage. We also stand against transgender. Hashtag fight together. Bitch, what? The fuck? What? Why would you? Why?
What was the other one?
Why would you put animal in there?
I don't know.
And
everyone has the right, but a lot of people hate LGBTQs out of fear of one's own curiosity. Yes, yeah. I definitely agree with that. What was that other post that we also seen? It was about that they love LGBTQ, but they won't support their deviant behavior or something like that.
Oh, yes. Here it is right here. We love LGBTQI plus persons, and our arms are widely open to them, but we will never support or encourage their misdeeds. Bitch, what misdeeds are you fucking talking about? What the fuck? What do you mean misdeeds?
Loving someone is not a misdeed.
Right. Like, y'all's opinions are hella fucking strong for shit that you have no fucking clue what the hell you're talking about. Like, good work.
William says, but the sad thing is if the hashtag LGBTQ needs you to truly unite and support one another. Yeah.
Yeah. Like, apparently people don't understand that you can't have love without support and you can't have love without fucking support.
Yeah.
It goes hand in hand. It's like taking a shower with no soap. You need soap. You can't just be like, shower done. No, soap and shower go hand in hand, just like bath and soap.
Honestly, I feel offended by this group. That really it really offends me.
They have the balls to be on Facebook and have a public group. Like, you probably should have kept that shit private. Shout out to Ghana because we've read many an article over the time that we've been doing Soul Snatcher. Well, doing the news articles of people being murdered, killed, sent to jail for protesting to try to get their rights back as LGBTQ or LGBTQ advocates.
Yes.
Going to jail and just being like, you're sitting in jail for standing up for yourself. Why?
What else was in that group?
Well, another one that says, I support the promotion of proper human sexual rights and Ghanaian family because it prohibits promotion of immoral activities.
William says if you can fix that and understanding that your community accepted pedophiles as a sex group in your nation has increased the hatred.
We're thinking it's okay to marry off a 10-year-old little girl and no, it's normal.
No,
No, it's not.
I don't acknowledge that at all.
No, I can't acknowledge stupidity like that. I see it, but I try not to acknowledge it because it's like you're fucked in the head.
Yeah. I agree with that.
Another post that they posted in there.
Oh boy.
Epic transformation of Ghanaian gay who found a higher power while social media.
But your community being divided and introducing this to it has just made shit worse. I agree with that.
Yeah.
And I guess that's where I don't agree with the community because I don't feel that is a sexual orientation.
Well,
It's not a sexual
no.
orientation.
No, you're sick in the head and you need to be shot like a dog.
Yep.
What
about that other one? It was like they were put on house arrest for a year because they were gay.
Yeah. Oh my God, I just came to it. It says Zimbabwe courts sentences gay couple to 1-year house arrest and death penalty if one doesn't get pregnant.
Why?
Are you kidding me? Are you for real?
William says also destroying culture, movies, and shows to force it on others has made this a huge issue for people to walk beside your community. I agree with that. See, that's the whole thing about us, about me and my wife. We just want to educate. We're not trying to force this down people's throats.
Right. I mean, if you don't like gay people or like LGBTQ, that's fine. But do you have a for real reason, or you're just assuming because it's the trend to do?
Because our message is we just want to be loved for who we are, and we want our same rights that everybody else has. That's our message.
This group has a nerve to have 195 people in it.
Wow.
And I will go back in this group and screenshot all the fucking members to make everybody beware. Be like, hey, avoid this motherfucker right here. You see this face? Avoid that. Their about group is created to dismantle the activities of the LGBTQ plus in Ghana. Let us all come together to bring sanity, bitch, family, and dignity to our country. This abomination shouldn't be mentioned in this country. Bro, no, the fuck you're not doing nonsense.
William says, get educated first the right way here at Soul Snatchers.
I actually joined that group just so I can put a whole bunch of educational material in there, and they'd be like, "Who the fuck are you?" Be like, "I'm your worst nightmare. You done had me looking at
William
you."
says, do not do that because then you are no better than everyone else.
What is information? The proper information?
No, the screenshotting their names.
Oh,
I would join the group to put the positivity in there and the education, yes. But I bet as soon as you start doing that, they will kick you.
more likely. Then I'll be like, I got my piece in. Well, I'm
And
speaking.
you also need to respect their ignorance at a distance. I mean, I get that.
Oh yeah,
I do respect
definitely understand
everybody's
that.
opinion, but that doesn't mean I have to agree with it.
But the screenshotting would be for my own personal use because a lot of other countries do follow us, and we have a lot of followers that are from
Ghana.
Ghana, and to protect their shit, be like, hey, you need to avoid this specific person. Like if they try to do a little setup, like, let's go join the Soul Snatchers and see who we can pick out. No, the fuck you're not.
Yeah.
So to protect the how you say that, Ghanaians?
I believe.
Ghanaians, please excuse me if I did not pronounce that correctly. To protect the sanctity of the other Ghanaians that are part of LGBTQ that do follow us or the Soul Snatcher page or have or want to reach out and be like, hey, help. Like I cannot deal with that type of stupidity. So I do screenshot, but again, it's for my own personal use to avoid those accounts. And if I see those accounts in the Soul Snatcher or even on my own personal save page, then we will then we have to try to make sure that we are doing our best to, protect.
Yeah.
But yeah, those were the only posts that stuck out. The rest of it is like a couple of music things and whatnot. And because Facebook went down, go to Twitch and YouTube. Because Facebook don't like opinions. I don't give a fuck. I say what the fuck I said. I'm tired of people trying to silence me like, no, the fuck you're not. About as bad as past people in my past being like, oh, well, you're a domestic violence survivor. You're not allowed to have an opinion. Fuck you. You're not holding none of that. You let that type of nonsense on fucking Facebook, but yet trying to protect people like my wife. What was it, like 6 months ago? You tried to protect somebody in the LGBTQ group?
Yeah.
And it was a minor?
And I lost my account.
Yeah. You lost an account or got kicked out of the group or something? Is that fair? Is that right? The fuck? No. So Meta can meta my ass and kiss it. Shit. My waffle. You're my waffle.
Waffle.
I was about to say wife. My wife lost a very important fucking account because of bullshit.
But I would do it again because it was protecting minor.
Yeah, protecting a minor of the LGBTQ. And this is what we are
About.
Fucking protections. Whether I personally know you, just met you like an hour ago, hell, known you for like, I don't know, 10 years or some shit. I have a lot of bi friends. I would protect them and their identity. If they're like, hey, my family's like tripping. Like, can you not tell anybody? Be like, why can't I tell somebody you're bi? Or trans or,
Yeah. it doesn't, when they're ready to come out, that's when they will.
Yeah.
You can't push that or force that.
Right. Again, I'm not saying people aren't entitled to their own opinion, but when I have opinion, oh, it's not allowed. No. So, um, that was just very disturbing that people that are supposed to support their people are putting that out there
Yeah.
like that. I mean,
But it happens.
yeah, it happens all the time. Oh, and we will be uploading a map of travel friendly and not travel friendly LGBTQ places around the world, and it actually has a physical map of the world, and it's color coded between light pink, dark pink, purple, all the way to black. The black is the no areas to go, like Belize. Belize is not a LGBTQ. Oh, and the it is actually I was just told it is called green booking. So if you're a person of the LGBTQ, or if you happen to know somebody that is LGBTQ and they're planning on going on vacation, um, probably slap them a copy of that. Like, here, take this, take it now.
Yeah.
And you also use it for was just recently told it's also used for musicians. Af- African American musicians back in like the 60s and 70s. I was just recently told. So wherever you travel or go, you have to be safe. I mean,
Yeah.
anywhere you go, it might be you have to watch your back anywhere you go, especially if it's out of your comfort realm. Like if me and my wife and my family went to, I don't know, Great Britain, we need to know what's going on there, because I'm not going to hide no rainbow shit. And if they're not for it, be like, oh, change plans, change other course,
Yeah.
because we don't want to purposely put ourselves in danger or family or get into some nonsense with somebody that's like, yeah,
And that's why I suggested that we post that, because
yeah, because there are a lot of people that uh, travel, and it is becoming summertime, and all the little childrens are out for summer vacation. And shout out to anybody that has graduated either college or high school. Proud of you.
yes. Oh my gosh, I forgot about all that.
I'm so glad I graduated long ago. Like school now, I couldn't imagine doing just online schooling, and I'm like, I'm going to die now. I'm like just staring at a screen, like it hurts, because it's like you can't have those social interactions anymore, because like, oh, okay, social distance, and hey, let's stare at this screen for the next 5 hours. Like, I don't want to. My eyes already hurt. I need glasses.
Yeah.
Um,
See, that's the thing. Where I went to school, it was all on computer. I mean, I had a few things that I did in a workbook or whatever, but I did everything on the screen. It was life skills.
I went to life skills too. Suck balls. Most horrible motherfucking place.
Well, at least I did a year and a half worth of work in 6 months, and I graduated on time.
See, smart wifeys. Smart wifeys.
The state
Um,
should be New England.
Okay.
Okay. That's what Lauren says.
Lauren said state should be New England. Already, also, if there's no more votes, then we shall be doing New England in the upcoming. Oh, need to mention, forgot.
Oh, yes.
We shall be moving the Snatcher of Souls. We shall be moving it to Saturday.
Yes.
It is just easier for us with certain family schedules, and Friday it's just too hectic. So Saturday Soul Snatchers, which is not to be confused with Soul Saturday, which is what we do on our own accord, own time, cooking, talking, making a live, whatever. The actual Soul Snatcher, what we're in now, show will be on Saturdays, but it's the same time still.
Yep, at 3 p.m.
Yep.
And that starts next week.
Yep. So this will be our last Friday. I'll miss the Fridays.
I am too.
Oh fuck! I know damn well I'm gonna say Happy Friday. I'm gonna have to put a little sticky note somewhere. Be like, don't say Friday. Say
I'll put a
Saturday.
sticky note right here and right here.
Yes, please.
I promise, wife. I
I'm-
got your back.
I'm gonna fucking forget. I can feel it all up in here. I'm gonna forget. I'll be like, Happy Friday Saturday. Oops, I forgot. Shit. Oh, and as a side note, we have some good adoption cat news for y'all. We're doing very, very well with our cat adoptions and alterations, which is the fixing.
Yes, they are all fixed.
Our babies have gotten adopted. Well, most of them right now. One including little Stormy. That if you go to our Coco's Kindness page, that is where we dedicate all of our pet posts. If you have pet posts that you want to share in on that page, you can. Little Stormy, that was having eye issues ever since he was born, unfortunately lost his eye, but he's doing freaking great. He got adopted.
Yep.
Him and his one little eye. And it's like, oh, his little eyeball.
Yeah.
Even though they did try to save it, it was just too far, like gone and just like.
Pretty much all of the cats that we have that have left are adopted, except for a couple that are recovering right now from illness.
Yeah. URI, which is a very common disease amongst cats, especially cats that are used to be outside, then you bring them in. It's an upper respiratory infection. They need hella antibiotics, especially if you see drainage from nose, drainage from their eyeballs, like they're crying all the time, sneezing, hacking and coughing like they're for real, like smokers. That's a good sign of the upper respiratory infection, and you need to immediately get them into the vet, get them some clindamycins, antibiotics to combat that shit. Because it's like little kitty pneumonia, and if you don't treat it in time,
Yeah.
unfortunately the cat will die. Some somehow actually get over it on their own, but I wouldn't really suggest be like,
No.
oh, it'll be all right.
No.
Just no.
Junior kept getting that constantly, it seemed like. But he also has autoimmune issues.
Yes, our little cat Junior, that somehow has freaking leukemia. Don't know how the fuck that happened.
Like I said, he's the first cat I've ever owned in 40 years that had that.
Yeah, I've never had a cat like that before either, and he was really fine, pooping good, but for him to be 2 years old, he is literally the size and weight of maybe a 6 month to 8 month old cat.
Actually, I was going to say 3 months because he's only 3 pounds.
Oh yeah, he's only 3 or 4 pounds right now, and he's 2 years old. Despite being fed food to try to get up the moment, and they're like, "Oh well, he has an autoimmune disease and he has leukemia." Oh, the fuck! And we did take our cat to a previous, you can even call them that, vet, and they freaking totally missed it.
Yep.
So thanks.
So we actually had to surrender him to a cancer facility because he needs constant treatment.
Yeah, and his autoimmune is just. We wouldn't have the time or money for his 24-hour care, so that's why he's in the facility where people can actually watch him and his progress. But we do, of course, check up on him because he was actually our daughter's emotional support animal.
Yes.
And somehow this little thing got corona and survived it too. So we're like, that's nice. How the hell did you get the Rona? But contrary to popular belief, cats do get it.
Yeah. So
So
we are about at the end of the show.
Yep.
So we need to start announcing the rest of the shows for the week. And we also got to ask y'all if you've done your homework, because I've been MIA because I've been sick.
Yes. I shall leave you with my lovely wife because I have to excuse myself to go fix something right quick, and I shall be back.
Okay, so first, the shows the rest of the week. Don't forget to tune in tonight to the Underground Show at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time with DJ Draxis. He has 2 interviews for you tonight. The first one is Forever May Fall, and then the second one is the band War. I will be tuning in for that. We cannot wait for that. And then you go into Saturday and you have Twisted Gardens. And then, of course, Sunday, Roundtable. And then Monday, we have me again with Rain's Rodeo. And then Tuesday, you have Unleashing the Best. And then Wednesday, there is BTMX Hit List. And then you go into Friday, Friday again. And then you have another Underground Show with DJ Draxis. And then Saturday, you have us and Twisted Gardens. That's all of the shows for the next week. So, with that being said, don't forget to like, subscribe, share, follow, check out our merch on. Okay, and for those of you who don't know, this podcast and the rest of our podcasts throughout the week will be uploaded this Monday on all platforms like Google Podcasts, Spotify, iHeartRadio, and you will be able to hear these shows as well. And that is going very well too. So, with that being said, I want to take this time again to tell you to like, subscribe, share. If you're watching from a group, we can't see your voices or hear your opinions. You have to actually come in and watch with us. And again, now, everybody, I want to make sure y'all did your homework.
Mental health.
Yes, right. Take that time to unplug and spend time with family, because it's always great for the soul. I was trying to figure out what to say.
It's great for the soul. Snatchers.
Oh yeah, that too.
Social media will bring you down quicker than falling down the freaking stairs. So sometimes you for real just got to be like, you know what? I ain't getting on the internet today. I need to woosah myself and calm down, because with everything that's going on, even as of recent events, it'll tear you up inside. It'll fuck your mind, break your heart, and damn near make your skin crawl, depending on what you're reading on social media or what you witness on social media. So yeah, sometimes you just gotta like, no, not today.
Honestly, what I've been getting notifications for Newsbreak and everything else, and I just haven't even been clicking on it, because everything I read is just so sad.
Yeah, it's sad. It's disturbing. I mean, there's a couple good things, of course. Like, it's not all bad, of course, but when you see the bad, be like, nope, gotta take a break. Shh. Shh. So, yeah, that's a big part of mental health, is not letting other events totally fucking destroy you from the inside out.
Yeah.
Which is easier said than done, but that's why you got homework. You got to practice.
Yeah. And that's why you have us. We're always here. Our inboxes are always open.
Yep. Need to talk? Type. Yep. Or hell, text.
Yeah.
Because most people use their phones for messengers anyway.
Yeah. So with that being said, we love you all. We shall see you next week. And I've decided to end the show with Sepsis and their song Yesterday Isn't Me. So again, everybody, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share.
That's the best song.
We love you all. We will see you next Saturday for our first Soul Snatchers on Saturday. And again, here is Sepsis and their song Yesterday Isn't Me.
just a man.